Hello everyone, I've had this Gtech Prolite handheld vacuum cleaner for quite some time. I've had a sneak peek, but I've not actually charged it up or used it. So I thought it's high time I opened it up on my channel because I suspect the guarantee has already run out even before I've used the appliance. So yeah, that's what you get for buying too many vacuums and just putting them away and forgetting about them. So this is the instruction booklet. This is unusual and I'm glad Gtech are doing this because it's bagged. It's a very lightweight, compact, handheld vacuum, cordless of course, but it actually takes dust bags, so there's no messy filters to keep washing or tapping out on the side of your bin and clouds of dust coming up. This has a tiny little dust bag inside. Very comfortable to hold. It's light, but I haven't put the battery in yet, but the batteries are quite small, or the battery is quite small, so it's not going to add to the weight. Inside this box we've got the charger. There we go. And if you own the Gtech, I've forgotten what it's called, I think it could be called the Highlight as well, they do a small sweeper. It takes the same battery, so you can actually buy this as a bare unit without a battery if you've got the battery from your other Gtech appliance. So it only takes specific batteries, so it's not compatible with any other Gtech apart from the very compact upright sweeper style. So that's the battery, so we need to charge that up fully before I can demonstrate this. And we have two, and they are tiny, two tiny spare dust bags with a little cover, so when they need replacing you can block off the end so no dirt escapes, dispose of the bag and fit a new one. Oh, we do have some tools. We have a Crevice tool and also a relatively soft dusting brush. I think that fits directly onto the machine. Yes, it does. So you can use this for lampshades, blinds, etc. Dusting the tops of your bookcase. And then you can fit the Crevice nozzle on the end for your nooks and crannies. So this might be ideal for the car. The dust bag is located behind this bag door here. So to remove the bag, we press on the green catch, remove the bag door, and you can see the fitted bag, so it just slides out like so. Cap off the end, dispose of the dirt and slide in a new bag. You can buy new bags direct from Gtech. I'm not sure how much they are at the time of making the video. You can check their website for current pricing, but always wait for a special promotion. Gtech often have 20% off their entire range on their website. That's floor care, garden tools, etc. So wait for that, and then you can get discount off a cleaner and any accessories if you've already got a Gtech, so you can buy more bags for 20% off. So it's worth waiting for promotions like that. And one tip is to sign up for the newsletter. Any websites you often buy products from or are interested in buying from, sign up to the newsletters and you'll often get promotions and you're notified straight away, so you don't have to keep checking the website. You'll get an email telling you there's 20% off, limited period. And you normally have to put a code in at checkout to get the discount, but it's well worth doing. I've never paid full price for any of the Gtechs I've shown you on my channel. I've always had them at a discount. So here's the machine. As I said, I need to charge it first before doing a demo, but I can show you the on-off switch here. And we've also got an eco and a max button. And there's also a little light here that will illuminate the way when you're cleaning, so any dark areas of the home, if you're cleaning the bottom of your wardrobe for example, or a dark recess in your car, the little LED will illuminate when you turn the cleaner on. Okay, well, I'll plug in the charger, just take off that bit of packaging, and we'll plug in the battery. Now I'm not sure, without checking the instructions, if you can charge the battery outside of the machine. You might be able to. We'll soon find out. Just release that. Looks like you can, because you can see, look, there's a charging port. So you can slide the battery in Let's try and get it in the correct way. It does stick out. So yes, charge it with the battery in, just pop that on a worktop, plug in, or if you want to, you can release the battery. There's a button on the top, so it's not playing ball at the moment. It's a bit stiff, there we are. So you can just charge it like that. So if you want to pop that away, it'll fit in a drawer or cupboard under the sink, whatever, some small storage space. So all you need to have out on your countertop is that small battery, charge it up, and Bob's your uncle, you're ready to clean. I'll just quickly turn it on, but I'm not going to use this properly, as I said, until I've charged the battery. Mediocre, I have to say, for suction, but it is a small little machine. It's certainly better than an old-fashioned dust buster. But as I said, I'll plug that in now into the back there and charge up the machine, and we'll have a closer look at it in action. But before we do that, I've got something else to show you, which is an optional extra, and it really extends the versatility of this little cordless cleaner. And it's something that Gtech have done with other handheld machines. So, as you can see here, we've got a motorized small nozzle, so better for pet hair, better for deeper cleaning inside your car and upholstery. Now that should fit on, yes it does. As you can see, it fits on directly. We'll just give it another quick blast. So with that motorized head, you can now do your stair carpeting and everything else a lot easier. It'll whisk away pet hair. The brush does come out for cleaning. It's not anti-hair wrap, but it's easy to remove. You can just remove it, pull it out, clean the brush. So that's a good little bonus. It's not as standard, it is an optional accessory. The optional toolkit also comes with a flexible hose, which again will extend the versatility. So the flexible hose plugs in there. So now onto the end of the hose, we can pop the crevice tool, so you can get into even more nooks and crannies because you don't have the machine. You can just put the machine to one side. You don't have to keep your thumb on the on-off switch. Just turn it on, it'll remain on until the battery wears out. So get into your nooks and crannies like that. Dusting brush as well attaches, and you can even attach the powered accessory because this is a powered hose. So if I turn on the cleaner again, you can see that the brush still rotates. So there's not many manufacturers that do that, and kudos to Gtech for offering this option. It is £50 in addition to the price of the machine, so but I think it is £50 well spent, and if you buy it during a 20% promotion it'll be £40. That's not all though, because included in the additional accessory pack is this wall mounted storage bracket. It doesn't charge up on the bracket. I'm not sure how it fits. Oh, that's it. So there's space here. I think you'll be able to get the upholstery, the motorized nozzle on here as well, by the looks of it. Yes, you can, so that's good. And then you've got other storage on board as well, so that will fit on your wall. So to charge it, you still have to plug it in manually, or again, charge the battery out of the machine, but that can be stored off the floor and on the wall in your utility room or your cupboard under the stairs, etc. So all in all, I like its form factor. It's very compact, even with a battery. It's very, very light, and with the addition of this nozzle, I think it's going to perform pretty well. But we won't see that yet because I need to make sure the battery is fully charged. So I'm going to pause for a while and come back to you and do a demo. During charging, the G symbol on the battery will pulsate green. Once the battery is fully charged, the indicator will show a solid green colour. This will take around 2 hours if the battery is flat. It's now the next day and the Gtech Prolite's battery is fully charged, so I can put down some demonstration dirt and see how well this cleaner performs. I'll first do a sealed suction test using my gauge on Eco and Max Power, and then we'll start putting some dirt down and we'll do a demo of the basic cleaner but also I want to demonstrate the optional powered head and powered hose. My suction gauge measures sealed suction of a vacuum cleaner. To give you an example, a mains powered pneumatic Henry measures 80 on this gauge. This Prolite handheld cordless machine isn't going to measure anywhere near that, but we're going to see what it measures both on the eco and the maximum setting. The Gtech Prolite measured 18 on maximum and 16 on eco setting, so there's not a lot of difference between the two settings of this machine, not a lot of difference in the suction power at the cleaner end. So not great suction, but bear in mind this is a handheld cleaner. It's not designed to clean carpets and floors. It's for handheld use only. It's for your upholstery, it's for your worktops, it's for your car, it's for your stairs. So the weak suction might not matter for jobs like that. You obviously need a lot more suction when it comes to carpet cleaning, especially carpets that have pet hair on them. Something dawned on me when I started filming the second part of this video is the fact that the Gtech Prolite doesn't have a suitable tool for cleaning upholstery or stairs. Well, not as standard anyway. We only get the Crevice tool and a dusting brush, which is fine for a lot of your nooks and crannies, hard surfaces, down the sides of your upholstered furniture, but nothing really suitable for stairs. You can use the machine directly like this for cleaning up spillages, toast crumbs or something like that from your worktop, but it doesn't have a wide nozzle for cleaning upholstered furniture, so you really need to buy the optional toolkit, which incorporates this motorized head and the powered hose. I'm not sure if you can buy this separately. You'll have to check on Gtech's website. You might not want the powered hose, but I think this should be as standard, to be honest, because combined with that relatively weak suction, we do have a rotating brush, and that will help do a lot of the work. But I'm going to test the machine as it comes, as standard, without the powered accessory. So we'll put down some dirt and attempt to pick it up. On this sofa I've put down some green fluorescent sand, some rolled oats and some red lentils. Just going to rub the sand in. It's going right into the grooves on this upholstered fabric here. But as I said, there's no upholstery nozzle really, so I'll attempt to clean some of this up just using the unit itself. When you switch on, the default is maximum, so I will switch it down to the eco and well, let's give it a go. Well, as you can see, the Prolite did pick up mostly everything. There may be a little bit of green sand left, but it was a bit laborious just using the nozzle built into the machine. It's back and forth, back and forth. Not really suitable at all for your upholstered furniture. So it would be nice, as I said, if Gtech could provide a straight suction upholstery nozzle as standard with this one. Not everyone wants the rotating brush, but this would make it more versatile to have an upholstery nozzle for, as I say, your upholstered furniture, and you could use it on your stairs as well, because for stairs I think this would be very laborious to use unless you go for the optional powered head. I'm going to do the same demonstration again, but this time using the motorized head. Sand, rolled oats and red lentils again, and I'm rubbing it in. But this time I'm going to attach the motorized head directly to the Prolite, like so. And again, I'll switch to the lower setting. Once it starts, I'll just reduce it by pressing the green button. With the motorized head fitted, the Prolite certainly cleaned up the dirt a lot quicker, but it did tend to scatter some of the larger particles, as you might have noticed. So this revolving brush, although good as it is for pet hair, it will tend to scatter certain types of dirt. Obviously what I put down here was a bit of an extreme example, so I will use this around the home a few more times, just on a regular basis on the stairs and on the upholstery, without actually putting down any visible dirt. But I like to show visible dirt being picked up in my demonstrations to give you an idea of how well the cleaner performs. But it's not a true example of what happens in the normal home. You're vacuuming, you're not really seeing dirt, you just know you feel better once you've vacuumed. Obviously visible dirt is shown on the carpet, pet hair and things you drop, but in my experience you don't see a load of dirt. But as I said, I like to show you the dirt being picked up. But yes, there's around the edge of this upholstered sofa, there's some lentils and some of the rolled oats, and also some of it has gone onto the carpet. So this head does tend to scatter the dirt somewhat. I've put down some more of the test dirt on this medium pile carpet, so we'll see how well the Gtech performs on this using the motorized head. I think I'll do it in the default max mode. No problems with the Prolite picking up the dirt from this carpet. You may notice a few patches. They're stains, not dirt. The Prolite will not remove them. That's for a future video. These, I believe, have been caused by some naughty dogs. But I can't fault the performance of this. The suction isn't great, but combined with the motorized head, it seems to do a good job. And it's very small and light. Much easier to handle than many other cordless cleaners I've looked at. I do like the fact it's got a bag as well, although the bag is quite small. And by the end of this video, I expect we will have filled it to capacity. Another job I thought this might be useful for is the stairs. Now, I'm at my mother's house. I recently bought her a Gtech air ram because she couldn't cope with a heavy mains powered vacuum. She's thrilled with that. She really enjoys using it on her hard floors and carpets, but it's not so easy to use on the stairs and she couldn't possibly use it in her car. So I'm going to clean my mum's stairs using the Prolite. I'm not putting any extra dirt down on them, but I'm just going to see how easy it is to use on stairs, how well it grooms the carpet, and yeah, we'll just give it a go. The stairs certainly looked a lot better than they did before I cleaned them with the Gtech Prolite, but I found the motorised head a little bit awkward on this particular carpet. It was easier just to tilt the head back slightly on the forward pass, and then when you're bringing the head back, make it flat to the surface so it's grooming the pile. It just, on the forward pass, it was just a bit awkward to push, but just tilt it slightly and it was fine. Of course, you don't have to use the head directly on the machine itself. You can attach the hose, which might make it a bit easier for cleaning the risers. So we'll pop the powered hose in, like so. So the head will rotate just the same way it does when using the machine. Just noticed something actually. That's a good little thing. I didn't realise that it has a headlight on the end of the hose as well. Obviously, when you're using the hose, it's a two-handed job, so you've got to hold the cleaner and direct the hose at the same time. But that might be a bit easier for some. Now, there is a way, you can't actually attach the cleaner to your bodily person, but I don't know why they did this, but you can attach this half of the storage bracket. Now, that would, if you fit that on the wall, you can still remove this part. You can see it holds the crevice and dusting tool. It also holds the motorized tool. So if I take that off, it clicks in. There's a belt strap, so you can, have I got a belt on? Yes I have. You can attach it to your belt, in theory, hopefully in practice as well. Hang on, it won't go over two belt loops I don't think. Hang on folks, don't look at my fat belly will you? Right, well in theory it should go on. It's just a bit awkward kneeling on the top of the stairs. There we are. Right, oh, I've left that slack. Right, there we are. So, yeah, you can see you can walk. Don't go out with it on though, because you'll be taken away. But I suppose if you want to walk around the house with all the tools attached to your body, that's up to you. But yeah, it's a shame that they haven't figured out a way. I don't think. No, there's no way it doesn't show the clean on. It would have been good if you were able to attach the cleaner somehow to your person while using the hose, and then you can just walk around to your heart's content, getting all those nooks and crannies cleaned. On the whole so far though, I am quite liking this machine. It's got some unique features that you don't see on many handheld. There are some other cordless cleaners that have bags, obviously. Not many, if any, offer a powered hose. You can get hoses for some, but Gtech offer a powered hose. Even Dyson, the mighty Dyson, do not offer a powered hose at the moment for any of their cordless machines. And I think a powered hose, which enables you to use the powered accessory, would be especially useful for in the car, because now I can get right under the car seats with the hose while the cleaner, you don't have to hold the cleaner in the car, you can just, you know, leave it on the ground. Or cleaning the stairs, I suppose, just leave it on the step below and you've got both hands, and then you've got a free hand so you can take off. They are a bit stiff when they're new. Take off the motorised head, reach for your crevice tool, look, pop the crevice tool on, and now you can do round the edges of the stairs, something that often gets neglected. Day to day I don't do that, I just do the main area of the stairs that gets walked on. But at least once a month or once a fortnight I'd get my crevice tool out and I'd go around the edges as well. So all in all, so far I'm pretty pleased with this. I like its form factor, it's very, very light, and it seems to do a good job. All in all, my first impressions of the Gtech Prolite are favourable. It is light. You can lift it up with your finger. Comfortable to hold, a little bit on the noisy side. Not the greatest suction, but combined with the optional powered head, it really does a good job. So I would recommend this cleaner if you buy the optional power head, hose and storage bracket, which does add an extra £50 to the price, but the whole bundle does cost less than the cheapest Dyson. And if you want the ease of a bag, obviously you have to replace the bags. If you don't want to be washing filters all the time, you might like to look at a bagged cleaner. A lot of people used to have bagged machines, they went to bagless, and then they suddenly realised what a faff some bagless machines are to maintain. As long as you know how to maintain them, wash the filters, wait for the filters to dry. But at least with this cleaner and with other bagged machines, the filter cleaning is infrequent, if at all. In my experience, you might have to replace a filter once or twice in its lifetime. It depends how often you use it. Most people don't bother changing the filters, as long as you change the bag. So we'll have a quick look at the bag in this Prolite machine. So we'll just remove the cover, keep the machine in this position while we slide it out, and then we can of course close the cover tightly, and all the dirt, and there's still plenty of room left in that bag, but all the dirt is contained within the bag. No dust clouds when you empty it, clean hygienic disposal. And looking at the inside, there are no further filters on this machine, but that's the inside of the container of the bag housing. You can see how clean that is. And that's just after my demonstrations, obviously. I don't know how long the bag will last you. It depends on your circumstances and how often you clean. I can't get that off now. That's a tight fit. Right, I'll have to do that off camera, because I want to reuse that bag. So my tip, don't put the stopper on until you've got a full bag, because you might not be able to get it off so easily, but at least I know that all the dirt is in that bag and I'm not breathing any dust in. So that's really good. I'm wondering if Gtech have provided a way. No, they haven't. You could use this machine bagless, but it wouldn't last long, because any dirt you pick up will go straight through the grill at the back, through into the motor and cause damage. But there's no safety device to stop you using it without a bag. So always make sure you use this machine with a bag. Consider the cost of bags, obviously, with a bagged machine. But a lot of people are now realising they'd rather spend a bit extra on bags than have all the filter washing of a bagless cleaner. If you've liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm going to end with a montage of this machine in use in various other situations. And I'll also be featuring some other Gtech products on my channel, including the AirRam Platinum the Pro 2 K9 cordless bagged stick, which also has a power hose option. And I've also got the tiny Highlight cordless upright. It's the previous version, not the Highlight 2. I've had that a while. But you could combine the Highlight 2 with a Prolite and use the same battery. So those two cleaners would be quite a good choice if you want something very, very light, compact and easy to store. Maybe ideal if you've got a caravan or motorhome. So until the next video, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.